in the trenches report. Hey, I want to give a huge shout out to the true freshman quarterback at the University of Maryland, Malik Washington. Coming from Archbishop Spalding High School, man, as a true freshman at the University of Maryland, currently has 1,034 yards passing, the most as a Power 5 true freshman since Jayden Daniels, who had like 1,079. He lighting it up, Slim. Hey, 10-point underdogs against Wisconsin, went out, beat them, had a big 62-yard bomb to Shalik Knox. Hey, youngin is lighting it up right now, man. So currently right now, Maryland has a bright future with Malik Washington. Hopefully, man, he ain't gonna be in that transfer portal. Maryland, hey, pony up the money, Maryland. You got a gem right there in Malik Washington, man. Hopefully, man, they can pony up that money, make sure we keep our true freshman, that he will be around for the sophomore year. Shout out to Coach Locksley, man, making sure, man. I remember when he brought his squad down to Ballou, his old high school. He is from Southeast D.C., so he had to bring Maryland down there for his people to see. Man, he let them know, man, I am going to be recruiting in the state, in the district, all that, right?
They got to give us their players. We can win a national championship like John Thompson did for Georgetown at Maryland. If we get this community behind us like they got behind Coach Thompson, that's the goal. That is the goal. Not just Big Ten win a natty. It's never happened before. There's never been a black head coach win a national championship in football, ever. Imagine if a Ballou Knight did that.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't get me started. Pretty good competition. So excited about being back.
And getting the proclamation and everything, how important for kids, not only from Ballou, but from around the district, from around Southeast.
Man, I'm a DC kid, and I'm the fabric and the DNA of what this city's all about runs all through the veins of Mike Locksley. And, to be honored with a proclamation from Trayvon White here, who's the Ward 8 councilman that represents the area I spent half of my childhood in. I was one of those guys that was on both sides of the bridge with Southwest, being what I call home, and then moving over to this side for high school. It's great to be recognized. It's great to be recognized for something other than just the football piece. It's about making a difference in the lives of the community that I serve.
With that being said, Coach Locksley, I wanted to talk about the talent that we have in the DMV and what we're seeing now with the University of Maryland, being here at Ballou High School, last week at Morgan State University, just to spotlight the campus of the University of Maryland, University of Maryland football program, to keep that home talent so they don't go out to the University of Ohio, the Floridas, the Alabamas, because we have tremendous talent in this area.
Yeah, there's no doubt. We all know it. When you look at the last couple of draft classes, I think there's been 26 guys drafted just from this area alone. So I've never backed away from the fact that for Maryland to compete for championships starts with keeping the top players within that 2-hour drive of our campus right here at home. And it's not just on me to do it anymore. I can't stress it enough. I mean, as the head coach, we put the sweat equity in. We're out doing the work. I can't buy the tickets to sell out the stadium. I can't encourage those supporters that have the means to give to the One Maryland Collective to allow us to be competitive. A national championship was won in this area by the late John Thompson in basketball, and I'm very motivated to do the same thing for Maryland football.
I was out at the University of Maryland Virginia game, and that atmosphere that night was incredible, and I had a great time on that night. Just a reminder of what University of Maryland football atmosphere can be with a winning program.
Yeah, there's no doubt, with the UVA being a great rivalry for the years that we spent in the ACC conference, it was a great environment, but it's one that we want to consistently have. And to win championships, it starts with having that championship environment, putting a championship caliber team that does things the right way on the field. And we're taking the steps necessary to be that type of team.
So for Malik Washington, man, to do what he do as a true freshman at the University of Maryland, man, shout out to Coach Locksley, man. Hey, also Maryland got another dog coming in there next year out of St. Francis, again in Maryland. Number 1 defensive end coming out of high school, Zion Ely. Gonna be also joining them other monsters at the defensive end at the University of Maryland. So again, shout out to Coach Locksley and what he doing with the University of Maryland. Hopefully they keep doing their thing. Hopefully they can keep Malik Washington with the NIL deals. Again, shout out to Malik Washington. Keep doing your thing as a true freshman, man. Maryland got a quarterback in the trenches. I'm out.